Welcome to our review on fertilizers and crop yields. First thing we need to understand then is that plants need certain things to grow, and what they need are three essential elements: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Now what we actually find is we can add fertilizers to the soil to actually add these essential elements to it to enable the plants to grow to produce a higher yield. So if we consider one particular fertilizer, ammonium nitrate, which has the formula NH4NO3, then in there we can see that out of those three essential elements, the only one we've got is nitrogen, and we've got two nitrogen atoms present there. If we consider another fertilizer, potassium phosphate, K3PO4, then what we've got are the potassium and phosphorus ions in there. So what we actually have are 3 potassium and 1 phosphorus. So depending on what our soil is lacking will determine which fertilizer we need to use. Some of them will have plenty of nitrogen but be lacking in phosphorus and potassium, in which case we'd use potassium phosphate. Others might be fine for potassium and phosphorus and then they just need some nitrogen, so ammonium nitrate would be our solution. What we do need to remember though is that all of these fertilizers that we're adding must be soluble in water. The only way that our minerals or our fertilizer can actually get into the plant is if it's dissolved in water and taken in through the roots. So remember that fertilizers must be soluble in water to be taken in through the plant's roots. So if we think about what a fertilizer actually is, we're referring to a chemical that's going to provide plants with these essential elements. So fertilizers make plants grow faster, they make them grow bigger, and they increase the crop yield. And remember, they must be soluble in water to do this. If we use too much fertilizer, however, we do get a significant problem, and this problem is a process called eutrophication. So what we've actually done here is we've polluted our water supplies, and this can actually lead to the death of living organisms in the water. So eutrophication is the result of overuse of fertilizers in our farmers' fields.